Hey everyone, it is late at night and I am Norman. A bit ago I traded off the Dan Henry for a vintage Bulova watch. Look at that. Oh, that's a cool looking watch. So tonight let's do some first impressions of this watch. Let us begin. And here is the vintage Bulova. Look at that dial. It has some aging on it, so it looks authentic. Hasn't been redialed. It's very sleek looking. I don't think I've seen a watch quite like this. Look at the size of the bezel on this. And look at how thin it is. So the back comes down, kind of rounded, but the overall appearance of this is just ultra thin. This is on an alligator strap. Well, genuine leather. Alligator embossed strap. And it really tapers down. In fact, that's actually kind of a problem because it tapers so much that this tiny buckle, I have nothing to replace it with, so I'm going to have to buy a silver tone buckle. I'm kind of weird about gold tone buckles on silver watches, but I do like this strap. It looks really good on this watch. I'm glad that the Dan Henry traded. I feel like for the most part, there are two kinds of people when it comes to Dan Henry. Those who already have one, and those who aren't terribly interested in them. But fortunately, one of you was interested in trading that watch for this. I'm excited to have a vintage piece in one of my trade challenges. Once I've spent some time with this and reviewed it and whatnot, I will let you know when it's available for trade and see if anyone wants it. When I do the full review, I'll let you know how it's doing on the time grapher. I just love that dial. That is cool. And I feel like it goes really well with the design of this case. The crystal is great. Lots of distorting near the edges there. And that case back is pretty cool. Look at how rounded it is. And look at those lugs, how they angle down like that. This is such a great case design. So cool. Yeah, I'm really digging this piece. Bulova made some really cool watches back in the day. And look at this, I happen to have a contemporary one handy. That's crazy. Look at that comparison. It's so interesting that vintage stuff, like how sleek and kind of dainty it looks, and the contemporary stuff always looks a bit chunky to me. I have a mid-century dining room table and chair set, and they're like that too. The legs are really thin and elegant looking. It's pretty wild. They taper down and they're kind of a curving triangular shape if you look at them from top down. And it just makes it look super thin and sleek and just amazing. Alright, before I let you go, let's see what this looks like when you're wearing it. Tonight I am wearing the F77. I'm shocked at how much I love this watch. When I purchased it, I had no idea it would be on my wrist non-stop. I mean, yeah. So much so, I've temporarily let the tutor fall asleep. Oh, this is so great. I still have to do a review of it, and then I want to do some comparisons, look at the watches that inspired this piece, the watches that are the reason I love it so much, And we'll put it side by side with some of the sports watches that I own. That'll be pretty cool. Let me take this off and we'll see what the Bulova looks like when you're wearing it. Look at that. Oh, that is cool. This is what it looks like on my 7-inch wrist. My wrist is 55 millimeters wide. Look at the taper on that strap. How thin it looks. That is absolutely gorgeous. Thanks to the viewer who traded the Dan Henry for this. Absolutely amazing. So there you have it, the vintage, super sleek looking Bulova watch. I'm gonna have to clean up that crystal with a bit of polywatch, make it look really good. And I'll spend some time with it, do a full review of it, then I'll put it up for trade. Thanks for watching.